Chances that we met was slim. The odds were astronomical. But who we are to question chances, destiny, or whatever people will call this unlikely encounter, hence this unlikely story. Almost 20,000 flights landed and took off on this airport in 2017, and 1,360,000 people traversed. And among all those people, I managed to find you at the right place and the right moment. That time I saw you, I didn't know what to do. I felt like I've known or at least seen you from somewhere. I felt like there's something I gotta do, but I couldn't figure out what it is. Then I remembered the book. That one book is all that it takes. That one book tucked away in my bag. When I failed to return it to you, I thought I'd never see you again. But I'd really like to have it returned to you, so I opened it. I was hoping to find some kind of a way to reach you. Address, phone number, anything. But what I did find was more than that. I've never heard of Ambon before, until a friend recommended it to me, and I'm happy she did. Land of Kings, as they call it, and it's only right because what Ambon has to offer were nothing short of what royals deserve. The landscape was something to behold. I've seen nothing like it. Cold but invigorating, loud but calming, makes me feel so small yet so invincible. Every drop of the water fell from the rocks and leaves whispered, "Come closer, stay." You can almost hear it when you really listen. You can feel it when you really want to feel it. It communicates with you in a whole different level. Hills literally meet the sea here. Everything's alive, far from the place I came from where everything's engineered, everything is a product. But this place is so full of passion. Being here makes me realize I've been missing out so much that I feel brand new by just being here. Ambon is located in the eastern part of Indonesia, which is famous for underwater adventures it has to offer. The truth exceeds the reputation. Fishes and corals of all colors and shapes greets me when I throw my body into the water. Curious, playful, endearing. Well, I don't speak fishes, but when you're submerged, your world shifted, as was mine, and language was no longer a barrier. God must have made this place while He smiled, because everybody here smiles and laughs and happy. Crystal clear shoreline, soft whispers of wind, waves sweeping between my toes. I belong here, I thought to myself. I belong in this paradise. I'm thousands of miles away from my house, but at home. When I leave, I'm sure I will miss this island, this paradise, this land of kings. They say this place does something to you. It touches the very essence of your existence as it did mine. You'd see what you've never seen before. You'd experience what you've never experienced before. There's always something to keep you coming back. Hence, I will return to this place on the first flight from my hometown right after the first full moon next year. I promise. Because somehow I feel like this island has something for me yet to be given. I don't know what it is, but it's there. And I feel like the only way to find out was to be here by then, and I will be here by then. At the end of your journal, you said you'll be back. You said you'll be looking for something you didn't get the first time you were here. You said you landed right after the first full moon this year. So I chose to believe it, because you promised. I waited anxiously for the exact flight in the day of which the night before full moon went all out. I waited for the only flight from your city to land that day, thinking, what should I say? How should I behave, in case you really do show up? God, I had such a good feeling that it showed me that I was right. There you are, in person. Here I am with your book.